Hi, I'm Lee Adams, and I work with Letcher County Tourism, and we are here with the 2024 Meetup in the Mountains. The bushcrafters come to Fish Pond every year for the past several years, and I have a couple of guys here that's going to tell you a little bit about why they come here and things that they do while they're here this weekend.
Well, my name is Joe Weber, and I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. But first, let me say that we really appreciate the Letcher County Tourism Commission letting us come up to Fish Pond Lake every year. It's a great place for us to stretch out. As you can see, we've got a number of people, and we're really expecting this little area down here to be completely packed before the weekend is out. But anyway, it's we like coming up. We all have a common cause. We enjoy our camaraderie throughout the weekend, and we just visit. We do a lot of cooking, we do a lot of eating, and a lot of fellowship. And in addition, we will offer classes such as fire building, ham radio, wilderness navigation. We had a fish lure tying event earlier, and that's the things that we do.
We're so excited to have you guys here. Tomorrow will be our kids' free fishing day, and last year I know that lots of kids came down here and talked with you guys, and you taught them how to bait their line and all that kind of stuff, and things I don't know how to do. I need to be down here with you guys too. But we're just so happy that you guys chose to come, and you from Nashville. And I'm going to switch over to this side, and he comes from South Carolina, and this makes about your 5th year, you said?
Yeah, this is my 5th time coming. And so Chris is very, he promotes it on his YouTube channel.
Right.
And a lot of us have YouTube channels, and this gives us a chance to kind of meet the people that we watch on YouTube.
Yeah, what's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is called Carolina Chris Outdoors, and I do a lot of cooking and outdoor stuff, camping and stuff like that. But this gives us an opportunity to kind of meet the people that we watch, and then after meeting people, we continue to follow each other on YouTube and Instagram, and then a lot of these people come here to meet us, to meet people they see on YouTube. But we're very thankful for the opportunity to come here. It's an awesome place. Yeah. It's very centrally located amongst the people that come. We got people from Michigan, Alabama, South Carolina, Virginia,
Tennessee.
All around.
Yeah.
All around.
We just appreciate you guys coming to Letcher County, and it's great for tourism here, and also it draws people, like you said. Social media sometimes gets a bad rap, but I think it can be used for good too. Yeah. So, and for people to get to meet you guys, I think that's just wonderful. Yeah. And we're happy to have you guys here.
We'll be here every year as long as we can be.
Well, I think that's great. All right. Well, thank you guys for taking time to talk to us today. All righty. All right, we are here with another participant of the Meetup in the Mountains for 2024, and he has traveled a long way to be here. We appreciate you, and if you just give us your name and where you're from and what you think about this Meetup in the Mountains.
I'm Tim, and I'm from Brimley, Michigan.
All right.
About 3 miles south of Lake Superior. And I heard about this from Chris's channel on YouTube, and I thought, gosh, I don't have anything else to do. I'll just drive for 12 hours and
come to Kentucky.
Yeah. So here I am, and I'm loving it.
We're glad you're here.
Yeah.
And before we went on air, you were saying that you enjoyed last night's weather. It was a little chilly here for us, but you thought it was perfect?
Perfect. We average 110 inches of snow up there.
Oh, my.
Come a winter, and 46 degrees is summer.
Yeah. Oh my. Well, we're glad that you took time to come out to Letcher County and to stay with us this weekend, and we just appreciate you.
I'm liking it here.
All right.
Did you see that dog over there?
I saw the dog. I was afraid that it was going to bite me.
Did he eat that milk bone I gave him?
No. Well, he still got it in his mouth, and that's what they said. If you leave his bone alone, he will not bite you.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Well, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
All right. I've found some hometown folks here, and I want to give them the mic and let them tell you a little bit about what they're doing here this weekend and where you can find them each month if you're interested in ham radio.
Hello, I'm Roland Brown, president of the Letcher County Amateur Radio Club. We're a local ham radio club. We do meet, like she said, once a month, normally at the ISOM IGA. You can go to our Facebook page, just search for Letcher County Amateur Radio Club, and you'll see our meeting dates there. What we're out here doing today is we're operating a special event station in conjunction with the Bushcrafters event. We're using a special call that was issued to us by the government, Kilo 2 Bravo, and we're making contacts all over. We're changing out a couple antennas right now, or we'd be happy to show you all a contact, but we've already made contact with other hams in Texas, South Carolina, and we've heard hams from all over the world today. We've been lining out some antenna problems, but the club is open to anyone. Anytime we have an event, it's open to the public. Everything we do is open to the public. And we're enjoying the facilities up here. It's a great place to play ham radio. We've flown a drone, threw some antennas up in trees, and a little bit of everything. So I'm going to turn it over to my counterpart here, who is a transplant, but now a local person.
Yeah, I'm a Chicagoan that came down here about 7 years ago.
What's your name, sir?
My name is George Dees, and my call sign is WD9GIT, Whiskey Delta 9, Golf India Tango. And I've fallen in love with the area here. It is a beautiful spot. I think it's one of the prettiest areas on the planet here.
I agree.
And I tell the people that are natives, I say, I wish you could see this through my eyes, because where I grew up, I was 3,000 feet from one of the runways at O'Hare Airport.
Oh, my, yeah.
So I know what city is, and I'll take the country over the city any day. It's beautiful here. It is unbelievable. And the people are nice, and I love it. I found this radio club here, and I got active in ham radio again. I've been licensed for almost 50 years, and life happened, and I kind of let radio go to the side, and got interested in it again now, and I'm having a ball.
I love it. Well, thank you guys for being here and for being part of the Meetup in the Mountains.
You're welcome.
And let me just say one thing too. I'm going to age myself, but when my husband was in the Desert Storm in the Gulf War, thank goodness for ham radio. It was before we had the cell phones and stuff, and the only way that I was able to speak with him when he was there was through a ham radio operator. So I appreciate all the time and effort that you guys put into that, because that's part of my memories of him being in the military and being there was, thank goodness we had a ham radio. I don't know where the guy was from or anything, but that's the way that I was able to speak with him.
It wasn't me, but you probably did that through Army Mars.
Yes.
They set the call up on a phone patch for you, and you had to remember to say over, so the guy could
every time.
Yeah, so the guy could switch back and forth for you.
Yes.
Know exactly what you're doing. But the one thing I did want to add is that just like how the county 911 system has repeaters on the mountaintops, we have an extensive repeater system in this area. We have repeaters on Black Mountain, on top of Pine Mountain, at Dorton, Hazard. We're getting ready to put another repeater up on top of Jenkins Mountain. So during the flood,
Harlan too.
Oh, in Harlan, I forgot about Harlan. Yep. During the flood, when everything else was down, we were some of the only people in the county that were communicating with anybody outside Letcher County in the first few hours of the flood. So it's a great hobby. If you're into preparation and stuff, look us up and we'll help you out however we can.
All right. Well, thank you guys for talking with us.
One thing I'd like to say is Fish Pond Lake is a hidden jewel here in the mountains.
Yes.
This is absolute fantastic place. There's nice campgrounds here. There's RV sites up there where you can plug your power in and all that, and it is just a hidden jewel here.
Thank
and
you.
I'd really love to see
this take off, and this is something that we can be proud of in Letcher County.
Well, thank you guys so much for speaking with us and here today for the Letcher County Government Channel. And like they said, if you guys are interested in this kind of thing, you can contact me and I'll find you and we'll get you some information about their monthly meetings and such. And thank you guys again.
Thank you for letting us be on.
Thank you.
We happened upon these folks and they are making a ladder today out of wood. And where have you guys come from? Do you care to tell us?
We're from the Johns Creek area.
Oh, okay, so kind of close. Yeah. Have you guys been to the Bushcrafters Meetup before?
We came to it last year.
Okay.
Just for the day.
Good, yeah.
So-
And now you're going to camp out and stay this one?
Well, we're camping and teaching and
All right.
in the yards.
Well, we're so happy to have you guys here with us at Fish Pond Lake here for the Meetup in the Mountains. And this is so cool. I think that's pretty neat there.
Not finished yet, but we're working on
Well,
it.
you're working on it, and that's people can just stop by and see you guys this weekend and see what's going on, right? Oh yeah. Sorry, what's your name?
Mark.
Mark, nice to meet you. All right, and thank you guys for coming. Oh. We found a couple of guys that this is their first time here for the Meetup in the Mountains, and we just want to get your names and where you guys are from, and what are you expecting from this weekend?
Calvin Embry. I'm from Wayne City, Illinois. Originally from Butler County, Kentucky.
Oh, all right.
Lived up there about 37 years. Come down here and learn and meet people. And
Did you know someone from the Facebook or from the YouTube pages or anything?
my brother over there, he keeps up with it. And,
Okay.
and his son, they keep up with it there. And my son is in the tent there. They keep up with it. And I enjoy it, but I've had to work so much over the years, I just haven't had time to do much of it.
There you go. Do you like Fish Pond? What do you think about Fish Pond here?
I love it. The water's so clear, and you can
Yeah.
see it, and you see the fish swimming around. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I know my son said he's going to break that record they caught the other day, the 12 pounder.
Oh, okay. All right.
All the way up there, he said he's going to talk about he's going to catch a 10 to 12 pounder, and we got up there and he said he caught that 12 pounder. He said he's going to break it.
Well, I hope he gets
I
that.
do too. He's my fisherman.
What was your name?
I'm David Crothers. I'm from Butler County, Kentucky.
Butler County, Kentucky. So it didn't take you too long to get here, but now you had a trip.
We come down last night, then we all come down. We got off work
today.
last night, and so we come down this morning.
Well, we are so happy to have you guys here in Letcher County.
We're happy to be here. We're glad they put things like this on.
Yeah, we love the hills and hollers. I grew up. My wife like these. I work all the time.
I love that they're putting
You know,
Yeah, I'm talking about little one. I said he's gonna be in the tent for me before the night is. I said a bear's gonna be cuddled up with him.
Well, thank you guys again so much for being here, and welcome to Letcher County. Yeah. All right, thank you. All right, we have another guy here with the Meetup in the Mountains. I sniffed him out. I smelled his chili cooking. So, yeah. Go ahead and give us your name and where you're from.
I'm Chuck Miller, Plain Old Chuck's my YouTube channel,
Okay.
and I just met Chris and all these guys from on YouTube, and I started coming down here. Now I come down 3 times a year. I come down for Central Kentucky Meetup and this one, and then in the fall for the Turkey Foot
Great.
thing.
We appreciate you coming to Letcher County and spending the weekend with us here. And will you be teaching any classes, or are you just?
No, I'm things that I know people probably don't
Okay.
want to know. But
Well, your food smells amazing, and I know that Chris Rife told me that you guys are going to have a big potluck tomorrow evening, and
Yeah.
everybody will bring in something to eat. So
Yeah.
I think it's very neat that you have this time to come together with guys.
I love it down here. You know, that's why it's so hectic, you know.
There's nothing going on here today,
Yeah,
are they?
I just sit back and relax a little bit if you want, or you can go visit, do whatever you know.
Yeah. Well, we're just happy that you came to Letcher County, and thank you for coming, and we hope you have a great weekend.
I certainly hope to.
Okay.
I just don't. I love coming down. It's like 6 hours or so.
Okay.
6.5 hours, and the drive's getting kind of old. But,
Well, we're happy that you came.
yeah, I
All right.
appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks for having me.
All right, I have found Chris from Ohio, and I wanted to come over and just see about your things here. You guys have a unique setup with your solar panel, and love all your patriotic decorations, and I just wanted to say hi and see what you were thinking, and how many times have you been to the meetup?
This
And
is the first time.
First time. Well, welcome to Letcher County. We're happy that you're here. You want to go ahead and just give us a little bit of reason why you came, or do
Well, I have a YouTube channel called Chris's Variety Channel.
Okay.
And I'm subscribed to half the people down here.
Okay.
And I've been wanting to come for a few years, but this is the first year we made it. So
Okay. How long did it take you guys to get here?
took us a little over 4 hours.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you guys coming to Letcher County and being here for the meetup this year.
Yeah, I love this down here.
Yeah.
It's so much like home to me. You know, being down in the hills. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
I enjoy it.
Well, we appreciate you guys being here, and I like your setup. Like I said, I was drawn over here. You guys.
Got a solar panel with a power, a 600-watt power station. That's charging phones. I'm gonna run a cooler off of it, a 12-volt cooler here, and I got a fan to run off of
All
it.
right.
So I'm kind of set up.
You are set up
not
for
having
success here. Yeah.
not having electricity.
Okay. Well, you enjoy your weekend here at Fish Pond, and we hope to see you back again.
Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
It's great to be down here.
Thank you. I found another friend to talk to here. You know, I'm okay with talking with anyone, so I'm excited to have you guys here. Tell me your name and where you're from.
I'm Ruth Russell. This is my husband Carl Oldwine, and we're from Indian Mound, Tennessee.
All right.
And it's up there by Fort Campbell.
Oh, okay. So my husband's retired military, so I kind of yes.
Yep.
Go ahead and tell us. You guys have a YouTube channel also.
Well,
Carl
he does. His videos usually just show me eating, stuffing my mouth. But he's got Carl's Camp Kitchen.
All right.
And then Carl O's Outdoor Adventures.
All right.
And he does pretty good. What he can do with cast iron.
These are beautiful. They are seasoned perfect, looks like, you know, and stuff. So
And this is my second year. He's come before. This is just lovely. You guys have a beautiful place.
We do,
here.
and someone else said earlier it's a hidden gem. You know, I think the people that live here, we take it for granted, but people that come in just think that it's beautiful.
I can't wait to come back.
Well,
really.
thank you for coming to Letcher County and being a part of the Meetup in the Mountains.
Absolutely. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thanks. And do you want?
All right. I found a friend that comes from Paducah, Kentucky, around that area, and he says that you've been several years, right?
Yeah,
Go ahead and give us your name and where you're from exactly.
I'm from Paducah, Melbourne, Kentucky, around Paducah, Kentucky, so West Kentucky. And my name's Lloyd Chandler.
Okay.
I've probably been coming around 7 years, maybe-ish. Somewhere.
Wow.
So several times. We have two a year.
Yeah.
And so I just, whenever I got on the Facebook and YouTube, I found my people. These are my people.
Now, do you have a YouTube channel also?
I don't have the YouTube.
No. Okay.
I do Facebook.
Facebook? What's your name on Facebook if people want to find you?
Lloyd Chandler.
Lloyd Chandler. All right. And anything special you like about here at Fish Pond? And
I love the people. I love the mountains. I love the lake. Everything is just beautiful here.
It is. That's it.
And it's just my kind of people.
We're fortunate to have this place, and so thankful that you guys come and allow others that live here all the time to just see what you guys do and how you rough it out here for the weekend and get back to the real part of nature here. So
well, we appreciate y'all letting us use this place, and I waited till I got here to buy groceries and everything.
Well,
so
thank you. That helps for the tourism here in our area, so I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for talking with me and for being here this year.
Thank you.
All righty. The mountains. We missed him a few days ago when we were at Fish Pond, and we wanted to catch up with him and just let him tell you more about the Meetup in the Mountain. And we already have it planned for 2025. Is that correct?
Yes. It's already planned for the very first weekend in June of 2025. It's same place, same time, same channel, everything.
Exactly.
The Meetup actually started here in Letcher County in 2018. That was when we had the first one, and for the first couple of years it grew, and then of course you had the pandemic come in, and we had a slow year that year. But it seems like after that it's just been picking up pace. We had a total of, I think last count, which is just a general count because you can't keep up with everything, I think there was about 52 people. We had 10 states represented, And we have this year's farthest traveler was from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
We met him and got to talk with him for a little bit there too. Yeah.
He was a really nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a retired doctor.
Oh wow!
Retired
He did not say that when we met him, but yeah, there was so many unique individuals, and we met so many people that have YouTube channels, and now you have a YouTube channel also, right? You want to give the people what your title is and all that, where they can find you?
You can find my channel on YouTube at Kentucky Woodsman, capital K, capital W. That's it. No "the" in front of it. There's a couple other channels out there, but mine's just Kentucky Woodsman. Yeah, we have quite a few actual YouTube channels there. That's kind of how this event started. It started, actually, there's a little bit of a history behind this event. And the history started, this was originally started by 3 guys, one out of Texas, one out of Missouri, and one out of Tennessee. Kenneth Cram, Billy Joe Denny, and Bob Knott. They traveled, they would have the event at Big South Fork in the National Forest down on the Tennessee-Kentucky line. Well, they decided to quit. They did it for about 3 or 4 years, they decided to quit. It fell to another person. That person was Bob Woods. He actually started it. He did it for a couple years, and then he decided he wasn't going to do it anymore. Then they come to me and they asked me if I would consider doing it, and I said yes, I would consider doing it on 2 conditions. 1, we did it on my schedule, and 2, we moved it to Letcher County. So it's been in Letcher County ever since, and hopefully it'll be here for a long time to come.
Well, we appreciate that, because like we talked up there with some of those folks, it's a beautiful place to come to.
Yes, it is.
But it's also great for our Letcher County tourism here, because we have people that come from all over the place to Eastern Kentucky and Letcher County, and not only do they just visit here, they're spending their dollars here, and that's an economic impact on our county and stuff, and we appreciate that so much.
I appreciate y'all letting us have the park for that weekend. We couldn't do it without you guys. I mean, it really helps. I've tried to keep the event free, and I'm going to continue to try to keep it free. And one thing I will say, is talking about the economics, most everyone who travels in here are now buying all their groceries, all their supplies once they get to Letcher County.
Yeah.
They don't buy it out of town. They buy it here. Of course, they're buying their gas to get home, too.
Yeah,
so.
That's what one of the guys was telling me. He said, we came down and visited with your grocery store and your Walmart and things like that, and that just makes an economic impact here in Letcher County, and that's what Letcher County tourism is all about, is bringing people here and getting them to spend their money here and enjoy their time while they're here. And I appreciate you guys for doing that. Let's talk a little bit about how your weekend goes right along with the free fishing weekend. And this weekend, or past weekend, we had 68 kids that signed in, but I know there was more there. There was so much activity going on at Fish Pond this past weekend. Thank you guys for talking to the children, and tell them a little bit about how you guys did and what you did for them.
Always glad to do it. Everyone loves it when the kids stop by, because they get to show off their skills.
Yeah.
And to a kid, you watch somebody build a fire with a piece of wood and rubbing 2 sticks together, as the old saying goes. It's pretty cool.
It is.
And that's one thing about it. We actually have 2 different crowds that comes to the meetup. We have our crowd that camps with us all weekend, and then we have the folks that comes in from the area on Saturday and they tour around. So I mean, if you add that numbers in, we draw some big numbers.
Yeah.
But the classes they give, we give primitive fire building. We have had first aid classes. We have had flint napping. We have had shelter building. We have had fly tying. Fly tying. I think I said tie flying. Fly tying. And it's just every year it's different. We had blacksmithing one year. It just depends on who shows up. And that's a neat thing. If there's someone in the area that wants to learn a skill, I probably know someone who would be willing to teach them, outdoor skill.
Yeah.
So if that's something somebody wants to know, hit me up before the event and we'll see what we can do. So.
All right, it's wonderful. And again, like I said, Jamie and I from the government channel, we went around and met people from all over the place, and there was people that had the channels and all that kind of stuff, but it was just good down-home people that are wanting
Salt of the earth.
Yes,
Salt of the earth type people.
Wanting to show others how to get back to the basics. And I think since COVID and things, that's what people are. They want to get back to simple times and easy times. And
exactly.
Yeah.
And these are all skills. A lot of these skills they teach, or we teach up there, is skills that's becoming a lost art. I mean, it's stuff that if somebody doesn't carry the tradition on, it's going to be lost in the history.
Yeah.
And so it's neat stuff to learn. I mean, it really is.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you guys organizing it and having it here in Letcher County. And if there's anything we can do, you just let us know. And I just appreciate you guys so much. Anything else you want to tell the folks about your meetup in the mountain?
Well, one of the things I will say is we have a lot of beautiful places here in the county to show off, and that on Fridays, that's one of the things we try to do. We try to gather a bunch up, take them to all the different places. We've taken them to Bad Branch Falls, we've taken them up to Skyview Rock Shelter. This past week, we took them to Birch Knob Observation Tower. Everyone has nothing but good things to say. They love the scenery. They love what we have to show off here. And I mean, we take that for granted.
We do.
We live here and we take that.
Oh my.
Sorry about that. I just made a bad face.
We almost seen an accident here.
Yeah. We take all that for granted. These folks don't see it, so when they come in, they really appreciate what we have to offer.
We do. We live in the most beautiful place on earth.
I agree.
And that's why I say I love my job with Letcher County Tourism. I love where I live, and I just want others to come here, experience it, see it, and even the folks that live here, I know that now it's kind of hard, you know, money-wise and stuff. They say staycations are the best. Wouldn't you agree that Fish Pond is the best
I would agree
place?
100%.
Yes.
I mean, there is no, and especially like our weekend, you can come out and you can have the best time, not cost a dime. And you know, on Saturdays we have the potluck dinner where everyone fixes all their favorite campfire meal. We eat like kings.
I saw your pictures. It looked like you guys had a feast.
Oh, it was unreal. I mean, if you walk away from that without waddling, you're doing something. So, but yeah, it's just a real neat event, and like I said, it's definitely cheap. Going to continue to be that way as long as we can keep it that way.
Okay.
So,
well, thank you for being part of Letcher County, just the tourism part of it here, and I just appreciate you, and I appreciate your group that comes in.
okay, well, thank you very much, and we appreciate you all too.
All right.